Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS News for Friday, April 16, 2021. The occupancy rate at hospitals for COVID-19 patients is decreasing as the country records a fall in the positivity rate and the number of infections. National epidemiologist Dr. Karen Webster-Carr disclosed that encouraging news during the Ministry of Health and Wellness's virtual COVID-19 conversations on Wednesday. She said the country's number of cases and deaths had decreased within the last 3 weeks. Meanwhile, the COVID-19 reproductive rate now stands at 0.9%, with one person on average infecting less than one other individual.
And so this is where we are, and we hope to bring it down a little bit more. We are having this good, or these improvements, but to really get to a very low number, we need to maintain this rate over weeks and months to ensure that we come out of community transmission.
According to Dr. Webster-Carr, the greatest number of COVID-19 infections are seen among persons in the 20 to 29 age group, while deaths are greater in the over 50 age group. A total of 692 persons have died from the virus, representing a case fatality of 1.6%. Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, St. Anne, and St. James recorded the highest number of COVID-19 cases over the last 2 weeks. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has directed the University Hospital of the West Indies, UHWI, to provide a more detailed review of the case involving Jaleesa McGowan and to implement corrective actions. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has instructed the board to appoint an independent panel to lead a further review of the case and the overall patient flow process at the hospital. The Health Ministry released a statement expressing deep regret at the passing of Ms. McGowan, who died of asthma-related complications at the hospital last month. It says a review of the reports submitted has shown that there is a need for interventions to improve patient flow and to ensure prompt recognition and treatment of patients with severe manifestations of illnesses. The ministry says it will provide additional information to the public once the new directives have been taken. The e-commerce national delivery system, ENDS, is to be expanded to additional areas by next week. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave the update during his presentation in Parliament on Tuesday. The expansion will allow other quick service industry and delivery operators who are registered on the ENDS platform to operate during the hours of the curfew until midnight.
We will make further arrangements for its expansion across the island. We're still working out some of the glitches. We're hearing the complaints, we're hearing the recommendations, and very shortly you should see a full scaling up of the ENDS program.
The pilot started in Portmore and was later extended to Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. James. ENDS is a partnership between the Government of Jamaica and the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, PSOJ. 2 administrators at the Clifton Boys' Home in Westmoreland have been suspended, pending the outcome of an investigation by the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA. This follows allegations of corporal punishment of wards at the facility. In a statement released Wednesday, the CPFSA said it received reports of alleged abuse of wards, which were reported to the police. Chief Executive Officer of the CPFSA, Rosalie Gage Gray, says the agency takes a zero-tolerance approach to any and all forms of abuse, including corporal punishment, at residential child care facilities. She adds that these institutions are safe havens for children where they can get the necessary support to overcome the circumstances which would have brought them into state care. Mrs. Gage Gray says she is reminding all management and staff within child care facilities of their duty of care to the children. She says the CPFSA is working with the Clifton Boys' Home Board of Management to ensure continuity of care while it awaits the outcome of the police's investigation. Additionally, the agency has dispatched a team to assist with the operations of the home, while clinicians from its psychology unit are providing counseling support to the wards. The Clifton Boys' Home houses 35 boys aged 7 to 18 years. And finally, the Education Ministry is reminding parents, guardians, and school administrators that the decision to cancel some sittings of the Primary Exit Profile PEP for 2020-2021 still stands. The PEP performance task and curriculum-based tests at grade 6 have been cancelled due to the continuing negative effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Instead, a hybrid approach will be used to place students in secondary schools, similar to what was done in 2020. Placement will be done using the scores from the Grade 4 performance task that the students completed in 2019 and the ability test that is to be administered on May 26, 2021. The Education Ministry will also administer a diagnostic test at the Grade 6 level to gather data on students' achievement with respect to the National Standard Curriculum. Data from this assessment will be sent to the secondary schools in which the students are placed to guide their learning plans for the new academic year. More information can be found by contacting the Student Assessment Unit. Call 922-5680, 922-2420, 948-9254 or email terryann.thomas@moey.gov.jm. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.